Njengoba sathi ke ukuthi i-entrepreneurship sithe bantu bethu ababuke ukuthi yini idingoni labatati letha letingakase satibona emabhizinisi lakhona la ngaphandle ke emabhizinisi sesiwadayele kodwa thina ka Junior Achievement siyabakhuthaza abantu bethu ukuthi ababuke emabhizinisi la ingqalzevela emabhizinisi la ngakake endiwa emabhizinisi latawufika athuthukise umnotho welive la kangwane batawuchubeka ke bantwana babuke ukuthi bayikhetha njani i-business idea batayimanager njani le business idea baphindze bayente njani i-research kuze ukuthi ekugcineni kwako konke bakhona ukuthola indleko ukuthi baqale emabhizinisi abo.
So now we'll go on to still in on page 11, we'll go on to the 3 ways of making high profits. So number 1, making very large profits on a small number of items. An example, so we have Sipogunene who buys very old items from junk shops. Sometimes these items are several hundreds years old but looks shabby and fit for the dustbin. He buys them for a very small price because the owners of the junk shops do not know their value. He then sells them for thousands of dollars as they are prize antiques. He only needs to do this 2 or 3 times a year to make a good living, but unfortunately it is not easy to find these bargains. You need to have the knowledge to recognize one. Number 2, at the opposite extreme is making a very small profit per item but selling thousands of them. Nosipo manufactures biro pens in his factory in Matapa. She only makes a profit of 10 cents for every biro she sells, as she sells hundreds of thousands every year. And as she sells hundreds of thousands every year, she's a rich woman. Making smaller profits on high value items. I buy a banana for 50 cents and sell it for 1 malangeni in town. I make a profit of 50 cents. I double the price. I buy a second-hand car for 50,000. I sell it for 55,000. This is much lower profit margin, only 10%, but I have managed to make 5,000, not 50 cents. The dream of every entrepreneur is to sell thousands of items with very large profits on each item. I would love to buy thousands of mangoes from Pixpeak and sell them for a profit of 10,000. But that is not possible in the real world. One would ask himself, why? People don't want to spend money on a mango, so much money on a mango. Secondly, even if they were prepared to spend this money, other business people will soon try and sell it for less than you. You might respond by cutting your prices even further. They will soon notice and cut theirs even more further. It will not take long for profits to become very small indeed. So now, I think we should go on to the techniques that help entrepreneurs to survive competition. So now we can turn on to page 14 of our student workbooks. We'll now discuss on the business ideas and opportunities. There are 3 basic ways of obtaining business ideas. Number 1, it's scanning and copying existing businesses. That is looking through businesses, walking in streets, seeing what is available out there. Then number 2, we have brainstorming. This is the most common method used by starting entrepreneurs. It allows you to creatively look for new types of businesses that are not so well established in your area. So you look around and see that we have a gap here, so I can start this business. Then number 3, we have being alert and observing when traveling. So as you go out there, you see in different countries that this is what they're doing, and then you can come back and copy what they're doing. So basically, that is introduction to entrepreneurship, so that you get an understanding before we go on to organizing of the JA company program. So I would say that now for you young people, what's important for you is to also research more on entrepreneurship and understand it in your own way, so that it's easier for you as we go on.